Hello, my dear friend, and welcome to this sacred moment we are about to share together. There is a longing within the human soul that words struggle to capture, a homesickness without a mailing address, a pull that doesn't come from geography, but from eternity. Have you ever felt it? That stirring in your chest for a life you have never touched, a place you have never stepped into, a version of yourself you have never fully seen yet somehow you recognize. That knowing doesn't come from study or from casual conversations or even from the wisdom of others. It rises from the marrow of your bones, from the ancient depths of your spirit, from the eternal spark God placed inside of you before time began. Scripture tells us in Ecclesiastes 3:11, He has set eternity in the human heart. That's why no matter where you go, no matter how many milestones you reach, something in you still whispers, there must be more. This message is for you, the one who walks through your days like a visitor in a house that doesn't quite belong to you. The one who has tried with discipline, gratitude, and faith to embrace the season you're in, but still feels the ache of misalignment. You have been faithful, you have been patient, you have been grateful, and yet the restlessness does not fade, because what you feel is not failure, it's preparation. What you feel is not confusion, it's activation. It's the signal of the Spirit telling you that your current coordinates can no longer contain the fullness of who you have become. Just as Isaiah 43:19 declares, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." That verse was not just for ancient Israel. It is for you right now. And maybe God hasn't explained this tension to you because He isn't trying to soothe it. He is trying to awaken it. Your discomfort is not a punishment, it is an invitation. It is the whisper of heaven saying, "Prepare, beloved, for the shift has already begun." Your body may still be walking in the old chapter, but your soul is already standing in the next one. That in-between ache you've been calling homesickness is not about missing a place. It is about anticipating alignment. It is your inner compass pointing toward a life that actually fits. A life where your presence is not minimized, where your voice is not watered down to be acceptable, where your peace is not fragile but foundational. Remember the words of Jesus in John 14:27. "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives." That peace, the peace that does not need constant defending, is waiting in the chapter ahead. You are not meant to feel fully at home right now because you are not staying here. God is already packing up the parts of you that are no longer required for the next season. This is not only about relocation in the physical sense, though for some of you it may literally involve a new city, a new home, a new community. For others, the relocation will be within your very identity. You will wake up one morning and realize that the life you have been living has grown too small for who you are becoming. The routines that once defined you no longer fit. The conversations you once tolerated now drain you. The desires that once satisfied you now feel hollow. That's not collapse, it's transformation. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." What you are experiencing is the renewal of your inner system. God is upgrading your spirit, preparing you for a season that is not a slightly improved version of your past, but a radical unveiling of your future. This is why you feel the need to clear space, to simplify, to release. You are not being dramatic, you are being redirected. Think of Abraham, whom God called to leave everything familiar in Genesis 12:1. Go from your country, your people, and your father's household to the land I will show you. Notice, God didn't give him a map. He gave him a promise. And the same is true for you. God rarely gives blueprints. He gives whispers. He rarely shows you the whole picture. He shows you enough to take the next step. And when he begins to move you, he does so in phases. First comes the inner discontent, the sense that your spirit has stopped agreeing with your surroundings. Then come the external disruptions, the frustrations and endings you can't quite explain. And finally, the divine opportunity, the open door, so precise that it feels like heaven itself leaned down to make a way. That's when you'll know. The ache was a compass, the restlessness was a guide, the longing was not punishment, but prophecy. And soon you will step into spaces where your language is understood without translation, where your presence is not just tolerated, but celebrated. You will breathe easier. You will laugh deeper. You will recognize joy not as an effort, but as a natural response to alignment. Psalm 16:11 says, "You make known to me the path of life. You will fill me with joy in your presence." That is the promise waiting for you in your next chapter. But before you walk into it, you must release what holds you down, even the things that look stable, even the things that once felt safe. Because the new season requires not only new surroundings, but a new version of you. Not a better version, not a more impressive version, but the truer version. The version that reflects what God has spoken over you since before you were born. Jeremiah 1:5 reminds us, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart." The homesickness you feel is not about escape. It is about arrival. It is about stepping into the life that mirrors your divine assignment. So do not panic when things begin to shake. Do not resist the pull to purge. Do not apologize for desiring more clarity, more purpose, more alignment. Because where you are being sent, you will not have to strive to belong. You will simply belong. Where you are going, your gifts will not be overlooked, but honored. Where you are going, you will not have to fake joy. It will flow naturally. Where you are going, you will not have to carry the weight alone, for the right people, the right community, the right ecosystem will be waiting. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." That proper time, that divine timing, is closer than you think. You are not lost. You are being led. You are not abandoned. You are being guided. You are not being emptied for no reason. You are being cleared so that fullness can come. And when the door opens, and it will, you will not have to knock it down. It will recognize you. It will swing wide because you were always meant to walk through it. And when you enter, it will not feel like striving. It will feel like coming home. So stay faithful, stay listening, stay open. The ache in your chest has done its work. The whisper has carried you this far. And now, God is about to do what only He can do, usher you into a season where everything makes sense, where every sacrifice finds its reason, where every tear becomes part of the testimony. As Isaiah 61 declares, "Arise, shine, for your light has come, and the glory of the Lord rises upon you." And friend, that light is rising on you now. Thank you for walking this journey with me. If this message has touched you, if it has stirred something deep inside you, I invite you to share it, to pass it along to those who may be feeling the same ache, the same whisper, the same homesickness of the soul. Like this video, subscribe for more, and continue your journey by watching the next message that resonates with your spirit. Until then, may you have the courage to let go, the faith to trust, and the boldness to step into the chapter that has already been written for you. You are closer than you think. You are stronger than you realize, and the home your soul longs for, it's already waiting.